Hey guys, it's Chelsea with the FriendlyBands SunshineLoom, and today we're going to be making the BFF HeptaBand. This is just one band as our new Valentine's Day Hepta series. We have another video coming up with the Love Bracelet, so be sure to check out that one as well. To make this band, I'm going to use two colors today, red and white, and it's a three-step project. So we're going to go around the loom 3 times and connect them with crossbars. So to start, we're going to head over to our start side here, and we're going to start laying down our pattern. So my first row is going to be entirely white, so starting from 24 to 48, and continuing on the inner circle, do white rubber bands or whatever color you choose all the way around until we reach our size. So today we're going to stop here on peg number 68, and now we're ready to head to our middle row here. So we're going to head back over to the start side, and we're going to place down 5 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to do my letters today in red. So I'm going to grab 2 red, 1 and 2, 2 white, 1 and 2, 3 red, 1, 2, and 3, 1 white, 3 red, 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to finish off this row with 5 white rubber bands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm going to head back over to the start side here and do my outer circle. I'm going to start with 5 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, followed by 1 red, 1 white, 1 red, 1 white, 1 red, 3 white, so 1, 2, and 3, 1 red, and then 7 white to finish off this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now that I'm done completing my 3 rows, I'm going to move the rubber bands from peg number 21 over here to peg number 45, as well as from 68 to 45, just like that. We want to end off our row with a double loop, so I'm going to pull, twist, and loop over here on peg number 45, just like that. And now we're ready to lay down our crossbars. Today I'm going to do white crossbars, and we actually want to do 2 sets of crossbars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip these first 4 pegs here. I'm going to do a single rubber band and then 1 across. I'm going to put a single rubber band here on peg number 2, and then put a rubber band across all 3 pegs, creating an upwards triangle just like that. And I'm going to repeat this all the way around, putting a single and then pulling this one across, and this one just kind of dangles there. So a single rubber band, pull across. A single rubber band, pull this one across, just like that. And then just repeat that all the way until we reach the end. Alright, I'm actually done here after I put the one on peg number 19 and then across, because I'm going to skip my last 4 pegs here. So now I'm actually ready to hook my pattern in place. So I'm going to grab my FB hook and I'm ready to start hooking my pattern in place. So here on peg number 45, I'm going to pull back my double loop here and pull forward this rubber band that goes to peg number 68, just like that. And then I'm going to hook forward the rubber bands. Now once I reach the crossbars, I want to make sure I push back the crossbars before hooking forward. That's a rule with every bracelet we make. So make sure you push back the crossbars and then hook forward. And then you're going to do that all the way around until we reach the start side. Alright, now I'm done with this row. I'm going to head back over to my hook side here. And I'm going to do the pull back my double loop again. And do the rubber band that connects to peg number 20. And look, I pulled off my double loop here by accident. Just simply put it back on. No big deal. Now I'm going to do my entire outer circle. Again, doing the same step where you pull forward. This time you have to avoid both crossbars, both the one from the triangle shaped crossbar and the loose. So make sure both of those are pulled back before you hook forward. Alright, now that we're done with this one, we're going to head back to our hook side and do the middle row. This one gets a little trickier because you need to still pull back this double loop here. And sometimes this rubber band that goes to the center gets a little loose. So just kind of hold it down and then pull back this crossbar and then hook the next one forward just like that. This one you really do need to make sure you push back the crossbar and you're hooking forward the correct rubber band. So just push back the crossbar, hook forward. Push back the crossbar, hook forward all the way around until you reach your end. Alright, now that I'm done hooking forward all of my rows, I'm going to grab a single white rubber band, and then in peg number 24, I'm going to put my hook and all of the rubber bands on peg number 24, and attach my rubber band, pull it through, and then I'm going to hook an FB link to this to hold it in place. And this is actually just step 1 of our 3-part project. We can continue to pull this part off. And this is what your part 1 should look like. And just kind of pull out your crossbars because we'll need them in the next step. And then just put that to the side for now. I'm going to head back over to the start side. So for this part of the project, we're going to just have 2 rows, just our inner and our middle circle. So to start with our middle circle, I'm going to start with 5 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, followed by 2 red, so 1 and 2, followed by 2 white, 1, 2, 2 red, 1 and 2, 2 white, 1 and 2, 2 red, 1 and 2, and then finish off the row with 6 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're ready to head back over to the start side here. Again, we're going to start off our row with 5 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, followed by 1 red, 1 white, 1 red, 1 white, 1 red, 3 white, 1, 2, and 3, 1 red, and then 7 white to finish off our row. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now that we finished our 2 rows for part 2, I'm going to move from over to peg 68 to 45, just like that. And I'm going to repeat the step of doing the double loop by pulling, twisting, and looping over. Now I'm ready to attach my crossbars. So in order to attach our crossbars, we want to make sure that we use the FB link side at our start side. Make sure it's going in the right direction so that the solid white portion is on the inside and then the letters are on the bottom, just like that. So on this part, we need to pull both crossbars. So we have one sticking out really far, but the other one's a little more in. Just make sure you grab both for every time. So this time we're going to skip these first 3 pegs here, and then starting on pegs number 49 and 26, pull across both crossbars. And we're going to do this all the way around, pulling both crossbars from our row and dragging them across, just like that. Alright, and I like to put the double loop just up on this peg here, either peg, just to kind of keep it out of the way as I'm hooking my pattern in place. I just find it a little easier. So I'm going to head over to the hook side here. I'm going to pull back my double loop and do the rubber band that goes across to peg number 68 first to do my inner circle. Then I'm just going to continue to hook forward my project, pushing back my crossbar. And if this part of the bracelet gets in the way, just kind of use your fingers and kind of hold it down like this, just to kind of give you a little more space. Now that we've hooked our inner circle, we're ready to head back over to our hook side and do the middle circle. This time, again, pulling back our double loop here and hooking forward the single white rubber band. Make sure to push back both crossbars because you have 2 on every peg now. And then hook forward. Push back both crossbars and hook forward until you reach your end. I'm going to grab a single white rubber band, put it through all the rubber bands on peg number 24, twist and pull through. I'm going to attach an FB link, and then I'm completed with part 2 of the 3-step process, and I'm ready to remove this part of my creation. This is what your BFF bracelet should look like so far. Looking pretty good. If you want to just kind of pull out your crossbars so that they're ready for the next step. Alright, now we're ready to do part 3. So I'm going to head back over to my start side here and get ready to put down all the rubber bands for part 3. I'm going to start with 5 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 red. So that's 1 and 2. 2 white. 1 and 2. 1 red. 3 white. So that's 1, 2, and 3. 1 red. And then I'm going to finish off my row with 7 white rubber bands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to head back over to my start side here. And this outer row, in the middle row here, is going to be entirely white. So this is the last row of our bracelet. So we're going to do 21 white rubber bands all the way across until we reach peg number 45. Alright, now that we've put down all of our rubber bands, we're going to move the rubber band from peg number 68 to peg number 45, just like that, and put a double loop here on peg number 45, just like before. So pull, twist, and loop over for a double loop. And now we're ready to lay down our last set of crossbars. So again, make sure your FB link is on the start side here, that your letters are facing the right direction. I'm going to skip these first 3 pegs here and lay down just the single white crossbar that's left hanging out, just the one, and put them across both pegs just like this, all the way across until you've reached your end. Ready to just put it on just like that. Now we're ready to hook our entire project together and be done with our BFF bracelet. So ready to pull back the double loop here, hook forward the rubber band that connects to peg number 68, and then just hook forward like all the previous steps, making sure to push back your crossbars before doing so. Alright, now we're done hooking forward all of our project. I'm going to grab one more white rubber band, put it our hook through all the pegs on peg number, or through all the rubber bands on peg number 24, pull, twist, and attach one more FB link, and then we're ready to remove our final project. This is just one of our videos that are part of our 2015 Valentine's Day series. So so be sure to pick out our other ones as well. See, now it just says BFF just like that, and you can give it to your BFF for Valentine's Day or any day really. And all we're going to do to attach our double loops to our hooks is pull, spread it out like that, and hook it on as easy as that. Just pull your double loop here at the end, stretch it out, and slide on your FB link, just as easy as that. Make sure you put requests, and if you have any comments about our bracelets, we're always open to want to make bracelets that you guys want to see. So just let us know how you guys feel. And there you have it. That's the BFF bracelet from the FriendlyBands SunshineLoom. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Bye guys. See you later.